So the next method which we are going to start is the security premium. So you know very well what is the meaning of security premium. So when a company issues a share at a price higher than their face value, the excess amount is called share premium, which should be credited to security premium account. So for example, a share having a face value of rupees 10 is issued for rupees 15. Then 15 minus 10, that is 5 rupees, is the premium on the share. Okay, so as I have already completed share premium received along with the application. Now some cases the companies do include the premium during allotment money and first call money collection. So in such a case, then you will have this journal entry. So for premium due on allotment, it will be share allotment account data to share capital account to security premium. So the same entry, similar entry will be for the first call. So instead of share allotment, you will have share first and final call. Then the second entry, which you already know, when the allotment money receivable. So bank account data to share application. The next one is calls in arrears. So calls in arrears is when the shareholder who has made a default in the non-payment of the call. In such a case, then wherever they have made a non-payment, either in allotment, first and final call, this is the entry. So the calls in arrears will be debited. Next one is for interest collected on calls in arrears. So there are few companies, according to the rules and regulations, they have to fix the percentage of interest which they collected from the shareholders for the non-payment of calls during a certain period of time. So for you, in the question itself, they will give you the interest percentage. You need to find out the time period. For example, either it is 3 months or 6 months. Based on that, you calculate the interest, and this will be the entry for that. So bank account data to interest on calls in arrears. So this is a payment made by the shareholders to the company. Next one is calls in advance. So calls in advance again is when few shareholders would like to pay in advance the call money during allotment itself or during payment of application money itself. So in such a case, the amount received in advance to calls, okay, so that will be bank account data to calls in advance. If the excess application money are adjusted to calls in advance, so during application they have paid an excess, so what entry is, so calls in advance will be credited. The next one, adjustment on calls. Now as they have paid earlier, now during call they have to make this adjustment. They have to adjust the money which they have paid during application money. So calls in advance account data to share call account. And the last one is similar to the previous one, interest on calls in advance. That is here sometimes it is as similar as interest on calls in arrears, but one change is where the company would like to pay an interest for the amount which you have paid in advance earlier. So here again the interest percentage will be given in the question, and also the time period should be noted, so that you need to calculate, and here the interest on calls in advance will be debited because the company is paying you this money. So in this video we have seen entries regarding share premium, calls in arrears and calls in advance. Now let us start working out sums related to this.